Cardano will soon approach its next milestone on its roadmap, from new partnerships and integrations to new protocol developments. In this video, we will go through our update analysis of Cardano, showing you the 5 reasons that will make ADA's price skyrocket in the coming months and why you can't afford to miss out. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and to turn on the notifications so you know when we put a new video out. A disclaimer alert is now in effect. This video is for informational purposes only. We recommend that you always seek professional advice. Let's start. Number 5. Voting on funding road. The Cardano community is easily the most passionate and loyal in the entire crypto universe. A great example of this is the voting that took place for a funding round on Project Catalyst. Each time there is a new vote, it leads to a massive increase in users, proving how Cardano continues to attract new supporters. This is a result of their awesome tech, overall ambition, and of course, the fact that Charles is the most wholesome and approachable crypto billionaire out there. Charles has immense popularity in the crypto world, and in a recent live stream to tens of thousands of followers, he gave his thoughts on everything, from keto diet to his favorite character to use in Super Mario Kart, the Coup. The perfect choice, since Cardano's entire strategic approach seems to have been taken straight from the tortoise and the hare, with Ethereum having serious first mover advantage. Time will tell who will win this crypto race. However, Charles also addressed a potential reunion between himself and Vitalik. Even though it seems unlikely to happen anytime soon, Charles did say he'd be willing to build a bridge over troubled water if there was less toxicity in the space. The Ethereum community at large was willing to do the same. Despite that, Charles also pointed out the fact that we should remind ourselves of why we are in crypto at all. Because even though many people get lost in the narrative, this isn't about ADA versus DOT versus ETH, but it is actually about crypto versus the traditional financial system. That is the narrative we should all be focusing on. So remember this: do not allow them to divide and conquer us, despite the drama. Number 4. Cardano's new partnerships. Cardano has been having a great year, as early in April, IOHK secured a public partnership with the Ethiopian government in order to track the performance and educational credentials of 5 million students and teachers. This will involve IOHK's Atala Prism, a decentralized digital solution built on the Cardano blockchain. We have covered this partnership in detail in our last Cardano analysis video, and if you're interested to know more about it, we will leave a link in the top right. Even though it isn't clear how it will affect the price of ADA, Charles has confirmed recently in one of his live streams that IOHK has just begun hiring people to deliver on the Ethiopian partnership. This makes us assume that it will be months or even years before we see any effects on the price of ADA as a result of this partnership. Also in April, the University of Wyoming announced it would be staking cryptocurrencies for additional funding, even though it didn't announce which crypto it would be staking. As many suspected, the university is now staking Cardano. This bullish momentum continued into May, when ADA was added to the mobile banking app Revolut. Not only that, but the environmental concerns from proof-of-work cryptocurrency mining, which contributed to the market fallout in mid-May, caused many institutional investors to move their money into ADA. In June, Cardano secured some significant partnerships and integrations, such as the Nervous partnership, in order to create a cross-chain bridge between the networks, as well as the partnership with the ORION protocol and the integration in the Nexo crypto lending and borrowing platform. However, the most exciting news about Cardano has just taken place in the last few weeks. In the beginning of July, Grayscale announced that it had added ADA to its digital large cap fund, making Cardano the 3rd largest asset in the $400 million fund with a 4% allocation. A few weeks after this, IOHK partnered with the Wolfram Blockchain Lab in order to sell Cardano-based NFTs on Wolfram's platform. This was all great news for Cardano, but it does raise the question, what's next? And that takes us to our next point. Number 3, Cardano's roadmap. As Cardano's road to smart contracts continues, Charles confirmed on the 1st of August that they will be available as soon as the Alonzo hard fork is deployed, which he believes will be as soon as September. The Alonzo roadmap follows a carefully planned color-coded system, the white phase, which is where we are currently at, gives their Plutus partners and Catalyst Fund winners access to the Alonzo testnet. The next stage on the roadmap is the purple phase, which will see a significant increase in users as the testnet opens to the community. And to make sure things go well, this phase will be divided into two parts. The first part will be light purple, which will allow for simple smart contracts, and dark purple will bring the introduction of more complex smart contracts. This is extremely exciting for anyone who's been following Cardano's developments, as this has been in the making for the past 6 years. Just so you guys have an idea, during this time, Plutus had to be rewritten over a dozen times, and 2 new programming languages had to be created, just so Goguen could be this close from being launched. Nevertheless, with thousands of developers committed to building the network and an enormous ecosystem of dApps ready to hit the ground running, Cardano really does look like it has everything that it needs to accomplish their milestones. Number 2. Liquidity Protocol. We know this might be a curveball, but hear us out. We already spoke about partnerships, but as these have only happened a week ago, we believe it deserves a special seat in our analysis due to their extreme importance. Last week, we saw the announcement of an official partnership between Liquid Labs and SundaySwap. Liquid is an algorithmic, non-custodial liquidity protocol for lending and borrowing in the Cardano blockchain, which will now integrate SundaySwap as its DEX of choice once the Alonzo hard fork is complete. SundaySwap has also agreed to develop one of the first Oracle solutions on Cardano, which will allow Liquid to initiate lending and borrowing markets for Cardano native assets and supported liquid pools. Since we are talking about DeFi, a new IDO launchpad for Cardano called Kick released several press releases this past week, even going so far as declaring themselves as Cardano's secret weapon set to dethrone Ethereum. They hope to leverage DeFi innovations in order to provide transparent, efficient, and fully decentralized crowdfunding services, as well as offering the full support of Cardano's native tokens. Even though it is promising, Kick might want to work on their PR currently. Still, the point is that DeFi is coming to Cardano, as smart contract functionality is around the corner, and ADA haters could be in for a rough couple of months. How about Cardanians and their precious ADA? Well, the answer to that will take us to our next point. Number 1. Price analysis. In contrast to every cryptocurrency in the market, ADA has done surprisingly well during this recent downtrend, to the point that some people have been calling it a stablecoin as a joke. The reason for this is that ADA's price has stayed just above the $1 range since February, which was when the Mary hard fork date was confirmed. Even though ADA did crash in mid-May with the rest of the market, it didn't crash as badly as many other cryptos, which led experts to believe that it was a result of all the bullish news we have seen so far in this video. Not to mention that ADA has a strong tokenomics, with only 16% of its initial supply being allocated to the companies behind Cardano, with the remaining 83% being sold to retail investors. All the tokens that were supposed to be given out to these parties were already distributed, and the only supply of ADA remaining is the one being created by staking rewards, until it reaches its maximum supply cap. If we are completely honest though, it is way more complicated than that, but we wouldn't be able to cover everything in this video. The best part of it all is that over 70% of ADA's circulating supply is being staked, meaning that there is very little actual ADA in exchanges changing hands at any given time. This type of supply squeeze makes it easy for ADA's price to rally, and its low price, relative to other popular cryptos, makes ADA an attractive buy to retail investors who have an idea what a market cap is. Just as we have mentioned before, ADA not only has a massive market cap, but also a massive community, which is riding a wave of bullish momentum towards Cardano's smart contract launch, as well as the rollout of Grayscale's Trust, which is likely to come out in the end of August or early September. Given all of this, we believe that ADA will be reaching a price between $4 to $5 by the end of the year, as we are assuming that Bitcoin's price will also burst upwards between late September and October. To conclude, whether it is protocol developments, partnerships, or even integrations, the years of hard work put in by IOHK, Emergo, and the Cardano Foundation are starting to come into fruition. The craziest part is, this is just the beginning for Cardano. But what do you think? Do you believe we will be seeing new all-time highs in ADA's price? Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Hope you guys have got a lot of value from this video, and if you did, please smash that like button and subscribe to our channel. Also, check out the links in the description below for crypto exchange platforms, ebooks, and much more. See you guys next time. Take care.